So where do I start? I already know that I have to remove rust from all the parts again, which will hopefully not be as much work as it was the first time. Can't start really building the bike without having powder coated the frame first, and a lot of essential parts still have to come a lot from Holland. So I'll start with plastics. I got 2 pieces of plastics that need a bit of work, since most of it will be replaced. Got a crack in the front fender here, nothing too bad. Got this butte, which is gonna need, oh, where is it? Gonna undo this botch job and plastic weld it. Same goes for the crack. This is still looking alright, so I'm getting a different panel, a different right panel anyway, because the other one's too far gone. Here you can see a little practice run. I don't really have a flat head on the soldering iron, but look at that. See this? Ha, that cracked. Anyway, very superficial. I hope to do a better job. The permanent real deal. So I'm just going to do both sides. So I'll do the back first, and then I'll cut a V, the trench along the crack, and I'll fill that up too. Once the plastics are done, I want to start prepping them for paint, which I still don't have, but decals have to be removed, and the parts have to be sanded down. Oh, and it's beautiful weather down south for once, and I'm wearing a t-shirt. I'm wearing shorts for the first time. So for the plastic welding, we're going to need some filler material, and the best apparently is to use original plastic, the same plastic as filler material, which makes sense. I'm going to use one of the irredeemable ones. Map, nah, no good. Cut some strips off this one. I'm going over in my head. Okay, the left one is good. I ordered a right one, right? I ordered for one on the right, and I'm looking, and I think I indeed ordered one for the right side of the bike. No returning back. We'll have to delay South America for weeks in case I'm cutting in the fairing that I might need. Not as easy as I thought it would be. If this doesn't work, I'll just use the grinder. Okay, that should be enough for now. Let's do another practice run. Myself a different mask for all the painting. Other toxic stuff that's going to happen. Like that. When I do the real deal, I want to use a more subtle tool, but you get the idea. This is the result for now. Not too bad. Some areas around the edges I would like to fill up more. That ain't too shabby, you know, compared to what it was before. Well, that was enough practice, and now we do the real deal. Crack in the fender. It's kind of out of sight, so if it isn't a perfect job, it's okay. Well, that's the first weld. That's that for now. Later I'll sand it. So on the left panel, I want to redo the attachment point. There's so much glue, it's protruding outwards. There we go, easy as that. First we'll tack it.
See, this will also be a good test of the method because this is what keeps the fairing in place on the bike, and it has to deal with a lot of resonance. If it doesn't come off, that means that the weld is pretty good. So I'm putting it on pretty thick here because it doesn't really matter how it will look as long as it's sturdy. And that's just finished less than a minute ago. But that's already better than the glue job. Fantastic. Really like this method.
There's sorting out info, and I come back down after a while. I'm doing some work with the Dremel. I start smelling burnt plastic. What's going on? See, I thought I had removed the bloody soldering iron from the power socket, but I did not. And now I got a nice little half moon. Well, that's great. Bloody great. And here I thought I was done and could get straight to sanding.
Ah, that smoke. That's the gap fill. Let's Dremel it down. That was unnecessary, but shit happens. Just like when all your parts rust again. Peeling off stickers now. I don't have a heater, heat dryer, blow dryer, hair dryer. Nope. Warning: accessories and loading. The safety, stability, and handling of this motorcycle may be adversely affected by blah blah. You know, I almost cut my nails this morning. Glad I didn't. Resorted to pushing with the knife. I wouldn't recommend it. I'm going to use the blunt side and I scrape it forward, away from me. Good even pressure. Alright, first time sanding fairings. So I did two pieces now with 400 grit. Some sources I read, I have to go down to the plastic on the whole thing. Some say roughing it up is enough because it has already been painted. So what's true? What about bits that don't have paint, like what we welded? This end here, there's a little crack in the weld, not good. As I was sanding the fairing down, I found a little crack in the plastic, so it's not perfect. It seems to be a recurring thing that the plastic, you gotta do it right for it to really stick on the edges properly.